please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hey y'all, it's your girl ChonitaNicole, and welcome to Do Dream On if you're new, and if you're already a dreamer, welcome back y'all. Welcome back y'all. Welcome back. Okay, today hopefully this video won't be too long. My last couple videos were long, so I'm gonna try to keep it short. So with this video, I am going to be showing you how I sublimated on Dollar Tree Bibles using lamination paper. So this, I'm going to show you all of them. And I even messed up, okay? So I'm going to show you that too. So the first thing I want to show you and tell you is that you cannot sub directly on here. I tried it just to try. This isn't that like fake leather. So you can't do that. See that? It messed up. So luckily these were just $1, but I did mess up on one. I made a couple other mistakes I'm going to go over. But first I want to tell you the images, because I did put this inside a silhouette, but I will not go into my silhouette like how I normally do. I won't do that because I'm trying not to make it that long. So for the Madisons, because I had to do this twice. So for the Madisons name is 1 inch in height, 4.5 in width. So everything, the width that I used was 4.5. So 1 inch in height, 4.5 in width. The girls at the bottom were 4 inches in height and 4.5 in width. Okay, so that's for these. These ladies, they are 3.25 in height. So it could have been larger, but 3.25 in height and 4.5 in width. Okay. The butterfly here is 4.5 in height and 4.5 in width, and I did mean to have it like slanted. I did that on purpose. So it's 4.5 in height and width. The love is 1.25 in height and 4.5 in width. Okay. So I'm going to show you how I went ahead and did that, and then I'll show you the materials I use, and then I'll show you what the errors are. Okay, so and excuse my hair, I just threw it up in a little messy bun. So this will we getting tonight. It's late, this will we getting. And then yes, this is the shirt that I bleached. It's holding up pretty well. And I haven't washed it yet. I will do a wash test, but I haven't washed it yet because I don't really wear it. Like, I'm literally going to wear it for maybe 5 minutes, and I'm going to take it off and hang it back up. So I haven't really worn it to get it all like dirty or whatever. So, but I am going to wash it, and then I will have a wash test soon. So be patient. Let's go ahead and I can show you how to do it. Then I'll show you the little errors and the things that I learned. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I am using Scotch thermal laminating pouches. I'm going to leave the link for Amazon for you so you could get those. I do have my lint roller. Here is the lamination paper. I have my ruler where I went ahead and measured the Bible, and I'll give you those measurements. I have my computer. I am in Silhouette. I am inside of Silhouette Studio, the business edition, and I'll give you all of those measurements. I have my additional Bibles, my heat gloves, some scissors, my heat press from Heat Press Nation. I have it at 380 for 45 seconds. I also have my mini press that I'm going to be using to make sure that the size and everything are done. So let's get to it. All right, so as you guys know, this literally is my first time doing it. So as you guys know, I always put my images under the heat press to help it dry. So I didn't laminate this one, so I'm going to try it without lamination first just to see if it works. It might not work, but we're just going to try for the first time.
You know, the butcher paper on the bottom, the image is right here. I'm just putting it on it anyway just to see how see if it works.
Tape. I'm taping it down. And then I'm covering it up. And then this is not going to, you see how thick the Bible is? It's not going to close it by itself. So I'm going to hold it down. Okay, so I'm going to hold it down, press it, and hold it down. It's at 380 for 45 seconds. So we're going to see. I'll be back. Okay. So I don't know if this works or not. Hope it didn't burn this Bible. It was at 380 for 45 seconds. I might have been able to make it hotter, keep it longer. Because I don't know. Let me get it so y'all can see. Alright. Oh. Yeah, messed up. So the paper messed. The paper got stuck. So the paper was too high. Let's see if the image took. No. Alright, so it does not work without lamination. Alright, that's good to know. Alright, it does not work, so let's just carry on. Let's keep it moving. Let's go ahead and put that lamination on it. And let's go ahead. If you're familiar with my channel, you know that I do, when I print things out, I put them under the heat press so that the heat press can dry the ink. And so my images are under the heat press. I'm going to go ahead and get ready with this lamination. And they are mirrored because you mirror with sublimation. Okay, so you want to make sure when you're doing these Bibles, or when you're doing anything with sublimation, you use your lint roller, because anytime you get a piece of lint or hair, it'll be on the substrate. It can leave a mark, and the mark can be, it typically will be like blue or red, and you don't want that on there. So you want to be very careful. There's no lint or anything or hair, because that'll be straight up black. So this is me just putting the lamination pouch on, cutting around the edges with my X-Acto knife, putting it under my heat press, and then I use the mini press to get it down. I didn't want to bring my easy press out. Can I be honest? I didn't want to. It's all dusty and crusty and rusty, so I'm just playing. No, it's really not, but it was dusty. But so I'm pressing it on there, and then now I'm going to see how it was when I actually use the heat press to go ahead and do it. All right, so here's the moment of truth. So I did the first part with the mini press because I knew it wasn't going to be all even when I could have did it differently, but let's see. Moment of truth together. Can y'all see it? Ooh. Oh, it got a little burnt right there. I'm a little disappointed in my reaction because that turned out good, and those colors are popping tint. Okay, that little burn spot threw me off, but that turned out good. Be very, very careful because some of the black fiber from my gloves I got under there. So be very, very careful. So now we're going to try to seal the edges because we want to make sure these edges are sealed so it won't come up. So at the end, I'll show you how that one turned out. Now I am getting my next Bible, and I'm going to be using the Cricut Easy Press this time, okay? So I went ahead, you saw I put the lamination on there. I did that for at 360 for like 20 seconds for the lamination, and then I went ahead and did 360 at 45 seconds for the image. Okay, I have to put a little more pressure. I don't know how I looked up and I was able to put it down exactly on the same spot. There was no ghosting, no smudging. I do not recommend that at home. That was pure luck, because when I tried to do it again, I messed up on the love. I don't actually show you when I did that, but I messed up on that one. But this one came out perfect after I put the pressure back down on there. That was pure luck. Here is the moment of truth. Ooh, I fixed it. Yay. Once again, my reaction was trash. What was wrong with me? That looks good. Look at them colors. Okay, now y'all know how I always say when I'm doing videos, I'm doing it from the side. This is why it messes me up. So one, my Madison was a little bit crooked on that one. Then it wasn't enough pressure on that curl in her M. It's okay though. Other than that, it's fine. I'm going to go ahead and make sure the edges are cut off. You see how I touched it. Make sure the edges are cut off and that they're sealed down. And then you can see how the first one, when I used the heat press, how I kind of burned it. It's a little yellowish a little bit, but the easy press, that's the way to go. The easy press is the way to go for doing this particular design. It just works better for it. It just works better for me. You could put the pressure. It did not melt the Bible. I'm going to show you a couple of my errors at the end, so stay tuned at the end. I'm going to show you all the things that kind of messed up or whatever, but yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and put that butcher paper down. We are using the easy press at 360 degrees for 45 seconds, and let's see how it turns. Ooh, wee! Ooh, look at that. This looks so good. That turned out really, really good. Now let me break down again to all the details, my errors, and my tips. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is when you laminate on these, you have to be careful. You want to make sure that you're getting all the way around, right? Because this can like come up. So you can make sure that you can heat it. So that's one of the things. You want to make sure that your image is straight. So that's one issue. Now, as you saw throughout the process, I did do one under the heat press and didn't really turn out right, but I did it. And so one thing that I learned about that is the heat press sometimes gets too hot. So you want to make sure that this had actually melted. So the glue melted, but when it dried, it melted it back. So you want to be careful if you do somehow melt it, just slide the pages back in and then just leave it. And once it dried, it will be like it never melted. So you want to be careful of that, because this one, I didn't know it was going to do that. And I took this video like in breaks. I had to run and go do some stuff. So I just kind of left it out. And if you see, it's like not in the right place, but now it's glued back together. So if I would have just put it in the right place, then it would have been fine. Okay, something else I noticed when I did it with the actual easy press, because you guys saw me do it with the easy press, you have to make sure of two things. One, that you're putting enough pressure on all sides of it. That's why I just like the heat press, because when I press it down, it goes, but this was too thick to go under the heat press. So with the easy press, you want to make sure you're putting enough pressure around everything so that it can all press down, because it's a little bit light on this side because I didn't press it down long enough. Other than that, it was like perfect. Like this one turned out so good, and this was the one I used with the easy press. Last but not least, it's that pressure. You have to put the pressure down. And I made a mistake because I didn't put enough pressure down. I pressed these two separately. I did the butterfly first. Look how good that butterfly came out. This butterfly is gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's gorgeous. But the problem was when I did the top, I didn't want to mess the butterfly up. So I didn't press it down enough. And then I had to, when I lifted it up, I put it back down. And then I made a little bit of ghosting, because I shouldn't have done that. I should have just kept it down and pressed it harder, or did it all at the same time, because this bottom, oh my goodness, is so cute. So with this, you want to make sure that the edges are nice that they're rounded, they're not sharp so they won't cut people. You want to make sure they're actually glued down good. You want to make sure you're giving the right amount of pressure. Don't try to use the heat press. Just go ahead and use your easy press. I even use my mini on some of these words, so you could use your mini. That works as well. You want to make sure that for the Dollar Tree ones, you do not just try to sub directly on this, because this is not that like the fake leather. I think it's called faux leather. It's not that leather. So yeah, you don't want to do that because you'll mess it up. But other than that, then remember, you can use the Scotch thermal laminating pouches. This is just what I use. And then I just split them. You want to make sure you're using your lint rollers to get all the lint up. But I believe that's it. I think that's all. All right now. So, remember, when you're using the pouches and you're laminating on things, you want the rubbery side down, the shiny side up. So, yeah, so that is the video. Thank you so much for your time. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please holler at your girl. If you have not joined Queen Dreamer, go ahead and join Queen Dreamer. We love it over there. Make sure that you subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can know when my videos are on. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I think that's it. I love y'all. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? I love y'all. And y'all be safe out there. You hear? Bye. And remember, dare to dream. But even more importantly, dare to put action behind your dreams. Word to Josh Hines. I don't know why, but this reminds me of, you could do it, put your back into it. Word to Ice Cube. I love y'all. I promise I do. I love y'all. Ignore me. Bye. Thank you for your time. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.